Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies on the, you know, hey, kids in the world, no matter how mean this world is, because everybody want to act like they want things to change in the world as an adult, and people, I can't believe how mean this world is, dude. Even towards the nicest people in the world. You know how mean this world is. Hey, kids in the world, never give up your goals and dreams. You know, my grandpa died, and I've been making videos up here for years after my grandpa died. I had to move out of my other apartment and move back to my parents because I got robbed around the corner. I had a Marilyn Monroe picture in my apartment. It was an older photo. You could it's fun. I told the landlord I got robbed around the corner, and she just didn't even care. I had a Marilyn Monroe photo. On the back of the photo, you could tell it was an older photo of Marilyn Monroe. Because what it was written on the back of the photo, and it was older, the type of the photo was an older photo piece of paper. And so when I left to do something or whatever, and one day I'm looking at, because I put the photo in the frame, and the frame was messed up. So I said, oh, what's wrong with the frame of Marilyn Monroe photo? So I opened the frame of the photo, and it was a brand new photo of the paper. Somebody recopied the photo of the Marilyn Monroe picture. So I was getting robbed in Mercer Township, the nicest township in the world. Everything. This is a tight township. Not just because I've had a missing lottery ticket. I told the landlord, did you win the lottery or something? And they said, yeah, we won the lottery. Well, I had a missing Marilyn Monroe photo from my apartment and a lottery ticket. When I came back home from war in my hometown, all people do to me as a veteran is trying to get me upset so I get angry and get in trouble with the law. So I don't lie. I don't have no reason to lie to people. I'm a very honest person. So the reason why I moved from the other apartment back to my parents' apartment, because I got robbed, and on top of me getting robbed, they all claimed a gang has jumped me around the corner. And this all happened, I only lived in that apartment about 3 years. And it all happened in a short period of 3 years of living in that apartment around the corner. To move back here with my parents. So that's the reason why you're all upset and angry around here. You all beat the crap out of me on the internet for the world to see, as a veteran and you robbed me. That's why you're all angry around here. As a one gang outside. So I moved back to my parents, and my parents moved to my brother's house. And ever since then, all I've been doing is making goofy videos. It's funny how nobody does anything because, I got jumped by a gang outside, because that's what they all claimed, that they were the Bloods outside around the corner. In Mercer Township, a nice community. And I was covered in blood. Cops came around and nobody did anything. So now you busting down my door on the internet and acting like you're tough, that you beat the crap, y'all beat the crap out of a veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City on the internet for the whole world to see, for you all wearing a mask outside. So all I've been doing is making goofy videos online, because before you all did this to me, all I've been doing is singing songs and making goofy videos for me. So, hey kids, don't give up your goals and dreams as kids, because that's what's wrong with this world nowadays. You're becoming an adult on the internet. And as an adult, it sucks being an adult in this world. I miss being a kid. To be an adult and people act the way they do as an adult on the internet sucks. It just looks like you guys know for a fact that you beat the crap out of me and robbed me, and now you see me making videos on the internet getting jealous and hating on me as Michael Commiso on the internet. Because when you become an adult, I don't know if anybody realized this, but becoming an adult, all adults do is get angry, hate, and jealous. If you realize, as an adults in the world, adults get angry, hate, and jealous of each other when you become an adult. I realize that. See, living around here, kids just be kids, and kids play with other kids on the streets. Kids don't think like adults. They just like being kids with the other kids on the streets in the world. But when you become an adult, you all change. You're not exactly the same when you was a kid. You become jealous, hate, and you become this angry person every day at each other as an adult in the world. And I don't want to be like that as an adult. I'm the one that got jumped by a gang outside around a corner by a Bloods, because you teach your kids like idiots and don't know what gangs is as a type of blood outside is. And I don't want to be like you as an adult in the world. You're corny as hell. You all figure being jealous and hate and angry and mean all the time makes you cool as an adult, as a gang outside. It looks like you're a loser on the street. So I don't want to be that type of an adult. And so even the fact that all the shit you did to me over the years, I'm still a soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City. And I deserve a whole lot more goddamn respect that you all gave me back home in my hometown, in my United States country, in my flag. Because I actually earned respect. The gang outside are assholes and being mean to people, and they expect people to give gangs respect on the streets. Gangs expect people, they force people to respect the gang. No matter how hard the gang forces people to respect a gang outside, people are never going to respect a pussy gang outside. I hope the gang realized that. But as a soldier after 9/11 attack, I flew all around the world to serve and protect my flag and country. Veterans earned their respect back home in America. But I'm not receiving that. As you hacked my computer and set me up back home, because I got robbed around the corner and jumped on the internet by assholes in the world. There are more good people in the world than assholes in the world. Remember that. So even the fact that I feel like everybody's giving me a hard time in my life back home as a soldier after 9/11. When I grew up on a 4th of July parade street in Mercer Township. No matter how big and bad you make Mercer Township around here, Mercer Township is a respectable township, as everybody knows what everybody does in Mercer Township, kind of thing. It's funny that I grew up around here, and the way you guys act like it's some kind of ghetto in Mercer kind of sucks, the way you act and treat me as a veteran back home. So, even the fact that people are just on my computer and hacking my life back home as a veteran just to screw my life over sucks. And even the fact all the shit you did to me over the years, everybody in town is trying to break me down. And I'm still making my YouTube videos. I have to clean the webcam because I got close to the webcam. So, don't give up on your goals and dreams. Because if anybody realizes it, that is why people are doing what they're doing to me for a reason. So I stopped making my YouTube videos. Just because, hey kids in the world, just because the few people are assholes to you as kids, and they want you to stop your goals and dreams, don't stop your goals and dreams. Because look how angry they are. Because they know that I'm just making YouTube videos, for one, to cheer myself up as a veteran, to talk to myself as how hard it is you guys make it seem to talk to a goofy guy as me, as Michael Commiso on the internet. So kids, just because few people in the world want you to stop your goals and dreams in the world, keep going for your goals and dreams. I'm a veteran. I was meant to be treated like an American hero back home on a live television 4th of July street. I'm proud to be an American. America is a very cool country. If there's problems in America, it's only a few of problems in America, and how easy it is for people just to get along in America, and how things can work out in America, in a free country, dude. So it's not my fault. I had to come back home to haters on my computer trying to run my damn life over. That sucks. Where I thought I have friends back home. I love my family. I care about my family. I try not to talk bad about anybody, but it's very difficult for what everybody did to me over the years. The internet back home in the United States. Obviously, the reason why people are mad at me is because I got robbed around the corner. So, it's not everybody. I know I have a big Commiso family and the McHugh family. I have a big family. I never even got to meet everybody in my family. That's how big my family is. And right now, I know my family cares about me. I just don't understand how everybody can put me in some type of hard time back home. Like, give me a hard time. And I think the reason why I make my goofy videos, I'm just trying to, I understand family. The family's upset because Grandpa died. That's the reason too why I make my goofy videos. If you ever got to know my grandpa made fun of the family. My grandpa liked telling jokes and making fun of the family. And Grandpa did that because he tried to make the family laugh. If y'all want to hack my information, the law does that too. The law, that's live television. You got all, it's funny. You got all this security on the computer, but you all put my information out there as a veteran. Just because I make YouTube videos, you guys put out my information like that. And I think the reason why my grandpa was trying to make the family laugh, because my grandmom died too of cancer. My grandmom died of a very type of cancer that spreads through your whole body fast. So I believe Grandpa was trying to make the whole family laugh because Grandmom died. That's my grandpa's personality and everything. If anybody knows me as Commiso, I experienced a lot of death in my life. My best friend, Patrick Baldwin, died of leukemia at Fisher School. Then on top of all that, after my best friend, Patrick Baldwin, dies of cancer, leukemia, then everybody else. Uncle Leon died, Grandmom died, my grandpa on my mom's side, Philip McHugh, and recently my grandpa died. Then when I go to basic training, one of my battle buddies, because I talked to him in basic training at Fort Jackson. He died in basic training. So don't think basic training is some kind of easy thing. My basic training, somebody died in my basic training. Then I went to war carrying dead bodies of Marines that died at war. To come back home from war, my black cat died, the white cat died, the OG died, the baby died, Coda died. The people, the people I delivered the newspaper when I was a kid around here died. But you guys don't see that. It just feels like nowadays people use the internet to get people. And I highly doubt there's that many bad guys in the world. Because in reality, people don't want to be on them kind of type of shows. Because it gives you a bad name. People want to follow the law on the internet. People want to respect the law and everything. Because people don't want to go to jail and prison. It's funny how people act like they don't know the system in the United States. But Americans want to be Americans and have a hard-working job to come back home. The internet is supposed to be fun to use. You know? Internet is supposed to be fun to use. But if anybody see how the internet and how people use the internet, it's stressful, you know? It's, you know, you'll figure since everybody on the internet by now, the internet should be safe for everybody to use on the internet. But if anybody noticed, people make it complicated to live even in a free country. You know, it sucks that the law knows how to use the law against you. They use the law against you. Why don't the law, as the law is out to protect you too? They make it like, you know, everybody's, that's why sometimes when I watch American television, you're making it seem that every American is a bad person on American television, dude. And you're all out to get every American that is bad on TV, on American television. That's how you make it look like that. It's like you're using the internet to get people in trouble on purpose. Because, yeah, I do respect the law. And I'm trying to go by the law on the internet. But it sucks that you use the internet to get people in trouble like you guys do. I highly doubt the fallen heroes that died for this country and flag overseas after 9/11 want America to be like that. Because nudity, you know, I'm kind of shocked that people get in trouble by being naked and trying to have a good time on the internet like that. It's like, oh, I'm the law. I'm the only one that can be butt naked online, or a gangster, or how you guys look at the internet like that. That's not America. That's not how Americans act and treat each other. So, when I say I got jumped and robbed, I'm not trying to say that it was the whole town that treated me bad. I'm just saying a few assholes back home, probably on my damn laptop. You guys are making me feel, as a veteran back home, man, I'm not good enough back home as a veteran to be anything back home, dude. So, hey kids, just because there's a few assholes in the world that stops you for going for your goals and dreams, just keep going, dude. I'm 36 years old. I'm kind of behind schedule of it. My whole life I was behind schedule. I stood back my first grade in a training school around here. I stood back in first grade because my grades wasn't that great, and they wanted me to stay back in first grade because of I guess my grades wasn't exactly there, or I got in trouble or something, or somebody got me in trouble or something. But so ever since I stood back in first grade, I'm behind time of everything. I was the older student in class all the time. So now serving you treat veterans like it was so easy to be viewed, because nowadays veterans are viewed by the public, and sometimes the news is not exactly making your soldiers and veterans sound so great on TV, on the internet, if anybody realized that. I hear stories that you make your soldiers and veterans don't sound exactly the greatest and everything. So being a veteran on a public internet, does the law know it's a public internet? So if you allow public nudity on public internet all these years as the law, don't you think everything is publicly viewed and everybody's publicly butt naked online and everybody saw each other publicly naked on the internet now? I just show you, I only have time to show you my coin, because I got some collectible things and I feel like they told me at Lions Hospital, because I was Lions Hospital, and all combat PTSD is soldiers come back home from war stressed the fuck out. That's all combat PTSD is. We're so stressed out as veterans back home, we don't know how to learn how to relax as veterans back home in America compared to everybody else is relaxed in America. We got trauma. It's just having combat PTSD, because it seems like nowadays anybody can get it's post-traumatic stress disorder. And it seems that anybody can get post-traumatic stress disorder from anything, right? Anybody can get post-traumatic stress disorder from anything nowadays. So imagine soldiers coming back home from war. And we was put through as a war on the internet. So even Commiso got issues back home. As you all act like I was just the goofy guy at war and everything. So it's just combat PTSD. I'm just stressed out. And y'all make it like there's something wrong with me. I'm just stressed out from war. And it's not that hard to hang with me. I'm just stressed out and everything. So I found a thing to do. I'm really addicted to eBay. Because if you really look up things on eBay, you can actually find some cool things on. And I started a thing on eBay. I won't be able, it's already half an hour video. And the people that is monitoring my computer slows down when I upload videos on YouTube. I don't think they have the right to do that at court either, to slow down my upload on the video, because they can't handle what veterans have to say back home online and everything. Yeah, for me to get jumped around the corner by bloods and gangs outside and nobody did anything about it, where I got robbed, and you give me a hard time because there's billions of naked people online. Kind of sucks that you're giving me a hard time back home in my hometown and everything. So there was a thing I did. It's called, I looked up, because you can search stuff. eBay is a search and tool, engine kind of thing. So I typed in junk drawers. I typed in junk drawers. So this is a drawer. This whole box. Somebody sold a junk drawer, and from that junk drawer, there's some kind of neat things, but I won't have time to show you that because they slow down my videos. But I got this separately. I just look at it because it's an 8. For some reason, if you look at it, I don't know if you can see it because somebody's acting like mother and messing up my life back home. It's a penny. It's worth of 1 cent. Look how cool a penny looks back in the day. You know how pennies look now. They're like, oh, look how big this penny is. I don't know if I have a, wait, I'll show you a penny from back in the day. Well, this is worth 1 cent as a penny back in the day. And look how small this penny. These are pennies nowadays in America. And look how small the penny is. Alright? Compared to a penny back in the day. Because it says on the back. For some reason, this apartment is a very dim. I have to turn on all the lights to get it bright in here. It's a dim apartment. And it says 1 cent America penny back in the day. So look how cool it says 1 cent. A penny looked back in the day in America, and this is a penny now. It looks like it has the Statue of Liberty on the penny. But this one doesn't have a date on it. So, you know how they make error like misprint baseball cards and misprint Pokemon cards and misprint a lot of things. So I think this is a misprint coin because it doesn't have the date on it. You know, it doesn't look like somebody scratched out the date. It just looks like this was a misprint coin, and then they forgot to put the date on it when they was going through the whatever. So I don't know exactly how old this is, but I don't know. It looks like 1800 type of penny. It's like, I think it's an 1800 penny. But look, let me see. You see how this penny looks, and the penny. You see how the difference is? The penny, how small it is nowadays compared to how a penny back in the day. So I got this because it looked cool. If anybody noticed, I really don't have like I really don't have a system collecting things. I just collect things that looks cool to me. I'm starting to collect Pokemon cards again. I have a complete set, but I'm trying to find the first edition now. But it's hard to find the first editions because how rare things are, because people just throw everything out nowadays. You know, yes, being a hoarder sucks, but people just throw everything out nowadays, and that's why things are rare. People even throw out coins away in trash. People throw out money. But just because money is not like a new penny, look how this penny looks. It's money. It's still money. Just because it's older, money is still money. So I just collect it because it just looked like a cool. I don't know if it's worth anything. I just collect it because it just looked cool. And back in the day, see, they used copper and they used some kind of something, but I think they did use copper to make coins and maybe some silver. But back in the day, it looked like they used a lot of silver to make coins. I think there's more silver in this coin compared to this penny that's made out of copper and may have a little silver in it. So it's just copper. So this is probably mostly made out of silver. So that's why I thought, because it doesn't look like they scratched out the date. It just looks like they forgot to put the date on it, or it's an error. See, I think people look at things too fast or something. But they do make error coins, like baseball cards and Poke cards and stuff like that. So this is like an error. They just looks like they forgot to put the date on. Or it just went through the machine too fast, and they forgot to stamp the coin, the date on the coin. So that's, when I make my videos, because I got this too, and that they make my videos upload too slow. So as you monitoring my computer, well, there's billions of naked people online. I don't understand how people get mad at naked people when there's everybody pretty much butt naked online or whatever. I don't get that law to get. It just looks like you just got jealous of me as a veteran back home online. So, and you make people, you make your veterans doubt themselves and stuff. So I had more things to show you, but I don't have the motivation and you know, I'm not trying to make mean videos. You know, I don't hate my family. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hateful kind of person. I'm just making videos like everybody else that makes videos online. It's the thing to do now is make videos on the internet. And I'm just making goofy videos, and I'm just trying to be like Grandpa and make people laugh. I think the reason why I miss Grandpa so much because every time I saw Grandpa, he made me laugh. He always made fun of my dad. Every time I saw Grandpa, he always made fun of my dad. Grandpa wasn't making fun of the family to make them sad and angry. Grandpa was making fun of the family to make you guys laugh. If you ever see the show Everybody Loves Raymond, it's about an Italian family, and the whole family makes fun of each other, and that's funny as hell. That Everybody Loves Raymond show is funny as hell because all they do is make fun of each other through the whole show. So I think Grandpa was trying to do that with the family. And I don't hate my family, and I'm not a hater. I'm just making videos, that's all, and everything. Because ever since me and my dad and my brother made a video, I don't know where the video is. We made a video. I like making videos and everything. So I'm not trying to make people feel bad or get people in trouble compared to you trying to get me in trouble. I'm just making videos, that's all. And I got this whole box came from a junk drawer. So somebody had an idea to sell stuff from a junk drawer, and look, I guess this was in the junk drawer, dude. These are highly collectible and everything. Look, Donald Duck. They have I collect stamps. They make error stamps. They got stamps here, records. They got coins and money. But I'll show you that next time. That was just a preview, and that's that. So they make my videos upload slow. So the longer the video, the longer they make it. So that's all I have for today. As a disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso and the battle buddies back home. And I'm just making videos. I'm not trying to make people feel bad. I'm just telling, things that happen in my life. How I feel about things. And I'm just collecting things, I just want to show you my cool things I collected over the years. And I'm just a goofy guy, People told me I'm like Uncle Leon. When I never got to say goodbye to Uncle Leon. But my dad keeps telling me that I'm like Uncle Leon. And Uncle Leon had a big heart. And he cared about animals and kids. I care about kids and animals. I have a big heart. I have that rare heart in the world. You know, to care about people that much is a rare thing. So I'm just trying to make people laugh. I'm not trying to get people in trouble. I'm just telling you how I feel back home as a veteran, collecting things and trying to sing some songs and make people laugh with my videos. That's all my videos are and everything. So this is a disabled combat veteran, Mike Commiso, in the Battle Buddies online.